Good day and greetings to everyone, especially to our physical education and health teacher, Ma'am Mary Ojeda. So this video reporting presentation of Arts and Science 101 is all about swimming and aquatics. My name is JESSA of Arts and Science 101, and I will discuss the introduction of swimming and aquatics. So what is swimming? So swimming and recreation and sports, it is the propulsion of our body through water by combined arm and leg motions and the natural rotation of our body. Swimming is an exercise and it is popular as an all-around body developer and is particularly helpful in therapy as an exercise for physically handicapped persons, and especially it is taught for life-saving purposes. So the following that I will mention is the table of contents of swimming and aquatics. Description, history in the world, history in the Philippines, equipment in swimming, warm-ups, swimming strokes, and benefits of swimming.
Swimming is an individual or team racing sport that requires the use of the whole body to move through water. It takes place in pools or open water like sea or lake. Competitive swimming is one of the most popular Olympic sport with varied distance events in butterfly, breaststroke, backstroke, and freestyle.
Prehistoric times. Evidence of recreational swimming has been found, with the earliest evidence dating to Stone Age paintings from around 10,000 years ago. 2000 BC. Some of the earliest references to swimming include the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Bible, Beowulf, the Quran, and others. 1538. Nicholas Winman, a Swiss German professor of languages, wrote the earliest non-complete book about swimming. Calimbits sive de arte natandi dialogus et festivus et incundus lectu, or the swimmer, or a dialogue on the art of swimming and joyful and pleasant to read. 1830. Swimming emerged as a competitive recreational activity in England. 1828. The first indoor swimming pool, St. George Baths, has been opened to the public.
1837, the National Swimming Society was holding a regular swimming competitions in 6 artificial swimming pools built around London. The recreational activity grew in popularity. 1844, 2 Native American participants at a swimming competition in London introduced the front row to a European audience. John Arthur Trajan picked up the hand-over stroke from some South American natives and successfully debuted the new stroke in 1873. His stroke is still regarded as the most powerful used today. Captain Matthew Webb was the first man to swim the English Channel between England and France in 1875 using the breaststroke technique. 1880, the first national governing body, the Amateur Swimming Associations, was formed. There were already over 300 regional clubs in operation across.
1889, the first European amateur swimming competition were held in Vienna. The world's first women's swimming championship was held in Scotland in 1892. In 1896, swimming became part of the first modern Olympic Games in Athens since then.
In the early 90s, Alec Wickham inspired Richmond CABAEL, Australia. They studied and modified the trodden stroke and become known as Australian crawl or front crawl. FINA, or stands for Federation International. The notation was found in London, July 19, 1908. FINA is an international swimming body competition for aquatic sports such as swimming, diving, water polo, synchronized, and open water swimming. There were 8 nationals responsible for FINA. There were Britain, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, France, Hungary, Germany, and Sweden.
1912, women's swimming was introduced into the Olympics. Women's events were the 1912 Summer Olympic Games in Stockholm, although women initially only competed in two events, the 100-meter freestyle and 4x100-meter freestyle relay. 1922, Women's Olympiad was the first international swim meet for women outside the Olympics. It was the second international women's sports events, a 7-day multi-sport event organized by Alice Milliat and held on 15 to 23rd of April 1922 in Monte Carlo at the International Sporting Club of Monaco. 1930, butterfly was developed and was a first variant of breaststroke until it was accepted as a separate style in 1952. The International Swimming Hall of Fame credits Australian Sydney CABAEL as the originator of the butterfly stroke. The butterfly stroke is a swimming stroke swam on the chest, both with arms moving symmetrically, accompanied by the butterfly kick, also known as the dolphin kick.
1990s, the Filipinos needed the motivation to appreciate swimming as a competitive sport. Due to the fact that their ancestors were seafaring people, owning more than 7,100 islands which compose this country. The American military men introduced swimming as a cooperative sport in the country.
In 1928, the greatest achievement of a Filipino in the sports, Tefelio E. Edelfonso, nicknamed the ALCANO Shark, won the Philippines' first Olympic medal by winning bronze in the 200-meter breaststroke event at the 1928 Olympics in Amsterdam. He repeated this feat in the 1932 Olympics in Los Angeles, California, when he won his second bronze medal, becoming the first Filipino to win multiple medals in the Olympics.
In year 1951, the first Asian Games was held in New Delhi, India. Artemio Salamat and Jacinto Caico won gold medals for 200 meters and 100 meters breaststroke events, respectively. In year 1985, Eric Buhain won a gold in the 400-meter individual medley at Southeast Asian Games held in Bangkok, Thailand.
Goggles. Swimming goggles are specifically designed glasses to help you see underwater. It is intended to shield the eyes against liquid or chemical splash, irritating mists, vapors, and fumes. A buoyant rectangular board held by a swimmer while developing kicking techniques. It also helps to improve kicking endurance and speed. Swim cap. Swim caps keeps hair away from eyes and mouth so that swimmers can see and breathe. It protects hair from chlorine or sun damage.
Starting gun is a special gun used to signal the beginning of a race. Starter gun can fire real ammunition without first being extensively modified. Blank shells or caps are used to prevent expelling projectiles, and only small amount of smokes can be seen when it's shot. Swimsuit. A swimsuit is an item of clothing designed to be worn by people by engaging in a water-based activity or water sports such as swimming, diving, and surfing, or sun-oriented activities such as sunbathing.
Touchpad. A swimming touchpad is an automatic electronic device used in swimming competitions. It accurately records an athlete's time and eliminating error. Swimming trunks. Clothing worn specifically for swimming. As such, they are usually made of materials specifically designed for being wet and remaining comfortable and hydrodynamic to not impede the swimmer.
I'm Edwin Binsila. I'm going to explain the two parts of warm-up before doing a physical activity like swimming. First is jumping jack or A. For doing a jumping jacks, you need to stand upright with your legs together, arms at your sides, bend your knees slightly, and jump into the air. As you jump, spread your legs to be about shoulder width apart. Strengthen your arms out and over your head. Jump back to starting position. Letter B. Knee hugs.
With each step, raise the knee up to hip height and hug it with both arms, pulling toward your belly or chest. For these two activities will help you to prevent injury or body aching, and also help you to increase the energy to start your physical activity.
Backpedaling. In one half squat position, take a small steps backward continuously. What is backpedaling? Backpedaling is a warm-up calisthenics and cardiovascular exercise that primarily targets the quads and to lesser degree also targets the calves and glutes and hamstrings. Lunges. One leg is positioned forward with knee, bent and foot flat on the ground while the other leg is positioned behind. So what is lunges for? Lunges target only tight muscles, glutes, and the hamstrings. They can also ignite and stretch our hips flexors. This can prepare the muscles group for a higher intensity exercise as well as prevent injury.
Squats. Assume squat stance. Straighten your legs, back up, and repeat the movement until you successfully finish a set or sets of your choice. Leg swings. Start by standing on one leg and swing the other forward and back. Use small swings that progress into larger swings as tolerated.
Front crawl, or it is also known as freestyle. It is regarded as the most efficient and fastest swimming technique. Keep your body horizontal, extended, and streamlined. The flutter kick, or the up and down movement of the legs, is alternated with overarm strokes, and the head is submerged while the face is alternates from side to side.
It is a powerful and graceful technique, the most difficult and exhausting stroke. Hands enter the water shoulder width apart. Legs move in fishtail or dolphin kick, which the legs move up and down together, with the knees bent on the upward swing. Arms move up and downward shoulder rotates, bringing arms around.
Breaststroke. It is the slowest of the four official styles in competitive swimming, which requires comparable endurance and strength to other strokes. Since the breaststroke uses different parts of the body, it helps in building strength, power, and endurance. It begins with the body in a stretched out, horizontal position, face in the water. To improve your breaststroke technique, your body positions should be with your head facing forward in line with your body, while the upper body lifts as the arms pull and the head lifts to breathe. In breaststroke, frog kick takes place under the water and begins with the legs in an extended position with feet together. Frog kick is leg movement where the knees primarily turn outward and the legs alternately separated and closed. So, what is the benefit of breaststroke? Breaststroke is a much better cardiovascular workout than the other strokes. It helps strengthen heart, lungs, while toning thighs, upper back, triceps, hamstrings, and legs. Therefore, I do recommend doing the breaststroke in swimming. It is also arguably the easiest swimming stroke for any beginner. Have fun swimming!
There are advantages and disadvantages of swimming. The advantage that is easy to breathe, and the disadvantage of the swimmer is that other can see where they going and other are not. There are different swimming style competitions such as push the wall behind your back, then streamline the position. Alternating kicks comes from hip and your main body weight. Point the toes, relax the ankles, and slightly bend the knees with each kick. And should control the leg kick and arm action. Continue maintaining a fixed position on the head.
Benefits of swimming. Muscular system. Develop when a swimmer's body has been shaped into proportion and equilibrium. This means the benefits of swimming is our muscular system will develop when swimming. Like for example, our body proportion will be fit and toned because we can develop flexible muscles when swimming, most especially in using our shoulders, arms, abs, and thighs.
Swimming promotes proper breathing of air. It trains our body to use oxygen more efficiently.
If you are concerned about your heart, then regular swimming can help to guard against heart disease. According to swimming, being physically active can decrease the chances of a stroke by 31%. Just doing an hour of moderate physical activity each day can decrease the risk of cardiovascular disease by 20%. While all exercise that keeps your heart beating and your blood pumping is good for your circulatory health, swimming is uniquely beneficial. A swimmer's heart pumps more blood with every heartbeat, which lowers heart rate. Benefits of swimming. Number 1. Provides the overall fitness. Yes, the benefits of swimming really provides the overall fitness because we use all of our muscular systems here, especially our arms, shoulders, and thighs. Number 2. Increases alertness and improves self-esteem. One of the benefits in swimming is becoming alerted. As we see and experience, we tend to swim faster. Swimming also improves our self-esteem because in swimming, we can become fit and have a toned body, so our body proportion makes us confident. Number 3. Delays the aging process. Swimming delays our aging process because we make our body fit and toned. We also eat healthy foods to maintain our body proportion, so it really doesn't make us age faster, and we tend to look younger in swimming.
It helps to develop the maintenance of vital organ and reduces the risk of getting heart disease and other illnesses. Swimming may also keep us away from distress and put us to eustress, which is more therapeutic and beneficial.
Delivers long-term pleasure as well as competition, serve as the most effective treatment for both physical and mental illnesses, maintain general health in order to ensure timely healing, help one to live a longer and fuller life.
Give us special refreshing and sensual experience. Give us special hydrotherapy exercise. Gives buoyancy support and cushion to entire body.
Help build muscle strength and tone the constant pushing and pulling against the water, which has as much higher resistance level than air. Builds muscle capacity and endurance. 15. Stimulate the circulation and increases the flow of oxygen. The vigorous movement coupled with the water's resistance increase levels of oxygen and oxygen consumption. 16. Control weights and percentage on body fat. Emeritus Professor David Costel, a highly respected exercise physiologist and master swimmer, has suggested that in master swimming, at least optimum body fat level range from 10% to 20% for men and from 15% to 25% for women.